Picture this. You're just going about your day, maybe you're at home, and suddenly there's a loud, aggressive knock at your door. You open it, and there's someone standing there who looks very official, and it's pretty clear they're not there to say hello. So what's going on here? Well, this entire scene is engineered to scare you, to knock you off balance right from the get-go. The person at the door might have a fake badge, they're using a really intimidating tone, and they're about to hit you with a serious accusation. And boom, there it is. The 1-2 punch that's designed to make your heart pound, trouble with taxes, and the threat of jail time. In that split second, your brain just goes into overdrive with panic. And, just pure fear. And look, this reaction makes perfect sense, right? You just want the problem to disappear. Offering to pay seems like the fastest, most direct way to make this whole nightmare go away. But this is exactly where the scammer's plan takes a really, really weird turn. Right when you think you found a solution, the officer makes a demand that is so out there, it should set off every single alarm bell in your head. This is the exact moment where the whole scam either works or falls apart. Just let that sink in for a second. A law enforcement officer, supposedly collecting an official government fine, is telling you they only accept payment in gift cards? Like the kind you grab from a rack at the supermarket? No way, right? Of course not. The second you take a breath and step away from the fear they've created, the whole thing sounds completely ridiculous. And that, right there, is the key. That one absurd detail is how you unravel the whole con. So you have to wonder, how does this ever work? Well, it's because scammers are not just winging it. They are following a very specific psychological playbook that's designed to force you to act without thinking. So let's pull back the curtain and see how they do it. It's really just a 3-step trick. First, they hit you with intense fear. You're going to jail. Then comes the fake urgency. You have to pay me right now. And those two things work together to do the most important job. They completely shut down the part of your brain that would normally go, hold on a second, gift cards? That makes no sense. Okay, so here's the most important takeaway from all of this. It doesn't matter how convincing their story is or how real their fake badge looks. There is one single thing that will give them away every single time. It all comes down to how they ask you to pay. This is it. This is the golden rule. You can forget all the other details, all the threats, all the official-sounding language. Just focus on one thing, the payment method they're demanding. It is the absolute foolproof test. And just look at how clear the difference is when you see it laid out like this. On the scammer side, you've got gift cards, crypto, wire transfers, all things that are super fast, anonymous, and basically impossible to get back. But then you look at how real government agencies take money. Through the mail, on official websites, with a check, everything is documented, official, and traceable. They're polar opposites. So why are they so obsessed with gift cards? Well, it's pretty simple, really. It's all about speed and staying hidden. The second you read them those numbers off the back of a card, that money is gone, instantly. There's no bank you can call to cancel the payment. For the scammer, it's like untraceable digital cash. But for you, that money is just gone, forever. All right, so this brings us to one simple, incredibly powerful rule. If you remember nothing else from this, remember this. It's the one thing that will protect you and honestly, probably everyone you know. So here's the scenario. It could be a phone call from the IRS, maybe an email from the FBI, or that person at your door pretending to be from the sheriff's office. If the conversation turns to paying a fine or a fee and they use the words gift card, what are the chances that it's a scam? Is there even a 1 in a million chance it's legit? Some weird, obscure situation where a federal agency needs you to run to the store for a gift card? The answer is no, absolutely not. The chance of it being a scam isn't 99.9%, it's 100%.
Every single time. It is always a scam. No legitimate government agency will ever ask you to pay them with a gift card. So your reaction should be just as simple and just as absolute. Hang up the phone, delete the email, shut the door. You don't have to explain yourself, you don't have to argue, just walk away.
And that really brings us to the final and maybe most important point. Knowing this rule isn't just about protecting yourself. It's about protecting the people you care about. Scammers count on people not knowing this. So think about it for a second. Who is the first person you're going to share this with? Because passing along this one simple fact could literally save someone from financial disaster.